Hello everyone and welcome to RybelCraft. Today we'll be doing a couple of redstone farms, one that I'm going to try and work out myself, and also the Gunpowder Farm I'll be making later. It's by Tonistevic and you can find that in the description below. Let's get on with it then. So my hopes were I'd be able to just hook up a dispenser to an observer, pop a sheep in, and we'd be all good to go. But it wasn't quite so simple because I needed to find a way to collect the yarn after collect the wool after. Sorry, that's my crochet brain kicking in. And the hopper wouldn't pick up the wool through the grass block, and obviously it needs to be a grass block or the sheep doesn't eat and it doesn't grow its wool back. So I moved on from the single hopper because I noticed it fell to one corner a few of the times and realised that maybe I just need to move the hopper to one side. This didn't work either, as you can see, because it doesn't come through the glass as I had hoped. And so my next test was to see if a hopper minecart would be able to be put in a grass block. I didn't know if this was going to be possible, but I thought I had seen someone do something like this before, and then I realised that you can't push a grass block down on top of a rail because that counts as a block. So I had to remove the rail, keep the minecart in place on top of the hopper, and then push down a grass block with a piston, which, awkwardly, I forgot that you needed to use a lever for this in creative mode. So you can see me getting a little bit confused here. But this did seem to pick up the wool. Now I'd found a successful collection process, I did try just leaving a sheep in there and see how much we get, only to realise that my redstone on the back for the shears wasn't correct. So I then fiddled with that a bit, which is the way it goes with redstone. You just have to experiment and hope for the best. It looked as though the redstone signal wasn't joining onto both the observer and the dispenser. So then I tried to put the redstone on top of the dispenser in hopes that the signal would travel through that way, but then of course that meant that the sheep could escape, which obviously would be an issue in a sheep farm. So that didn't work. My next thought was perhaps if I put redstone dust with a block on top, perhaps the signal would transfer to the block on top. I used glass, which obviously didn't work because it didn't, once again, power and instead of installing a whole sheep, I just put a block in front to try and get the signal to go. Unfortunately, it didn't work. And then my next attempt was to put the redstone dust on top of a block rather than underneath the block, and hope that the redstone signal would travel through the block and the dust and power the dispenser when the observer picked up the signal, and this seemed to work. Then I realised there was a more efficient way, and that there were 2 extra redstone dust that I didn't need. So I built it again. So I had the sheep in there, I knew how to collect the wool, I knew how to cause the shears to shear the sheep. Now I just had to combine the two. What you need to do is place your chest with a hopper into the chest, then place rail on top of the hopper, put your grass blocks either side and then your minecart in place, remove the rail, push down the grass block with a piston into the correct place so that the minecart is inside the grass block. And then place the observer facing the grass block with the dispenser on top, one block behind the dispenser, redstone dust on top, and surround the whole thing with grass. As you can see, we now have a working sheep shearing system, which I am now going to transfer into the RybelCraft server. So what you can see me doing now is I'm just going to dig an enormous hole so that I can put 16 of these little machines in, so that we have one for every colour of dye that there is in the game. So let's get into it. Now that we have completed the actual redstone bit itself, it doesn't look very pretty, it's just a hole in the ground, so we are going to build a lovely build over the top. I have decided that the best thing to do is to take inspiration from real life for this build. So I took a look at an illumination that was found in a French book of hours. The picture is here, which shows a rural scene with sheep and this tall building, which after some research I discovered was a dovecot. And then also you can see that they've got some bees. So I figured what better thing to do than to hide our sheep farm with a sheep farm. Now what I've done is I've used the dovecot as the entrance to the actual redstone farm underneath, and we'll have some free range sheep wandering around up top. once I'm able to get a hold of many more parrots, there will be more than just this little grey fella, who I need a name for. Now, speaking of naming things, we had a comment on our last video, which was we were asking for names for our dog. So our dog is going to be called Bobbin. So thank you, Kathy, for that suggestion. This has taken me hours. I think it actually genuinely took me 3 days of straight building, and I didn't even have to design this one. I've just used a schematic, as I said, by Tonistevic, which you can find on the abbuilder.com schematic website, and I'll link it below. Basically, it creates these chambers that the creepers will spawn in. We won't get spiders because of these glass columns, and we won't get, well, we shouldn't get, I should say, other mobs because of the trapdoors, but unfortunately I seem to have forgotten a couple of the trapdoors. Thankfully the mobs still fall off, and it just means we get additional mob drops, which is fine by me. And the way that the creepers are transported down to the lower water channel and then into the soul sand campfires is by dispensers dispensing water with observers, observing that the buckets are emptying, and the one above all the way up to the top where there is a clock timing when each of these goes on and off. So all of the creepers and other mobs get swept to the edge, they fall down into the bottom area, are funneled into the campfires, and they die. So this is completely AFKable. I can sit in this little chamber all the way above to minimize spawning below, and to make sure that the farm is much more productive. And I just sat in here for 5-10 minutes, and I had enough gunpowder for an entire shulker of rockets, which is good because in the last episode we went to the end. We fought the dragon, and this is how that went. We seem to do a lot of getting lost looking for things.
Yeah, it's a hobby. Why did you get the achievement? I didn't. There we go. Okay, there's a door here.
I was going down these stairs, and where have you gone?
Yeah, I was just looking.
I know, I'm not telling you off.
I was just having a look.
Oh, woe and despair.
There's a lot of metal doors, but I'm not going in them. I'm just opening them and closing them. Where'd you go?
This way, where the torches are on the floor.
Marco!
Oh, no! Oh! I see you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, I found it!
That was quick.
Marco! Marco!
Polo! Yeah.
They're everywhere.
Because we've got to break
We need to deal with... Do you have to break it? Can we not just... Okay. Right.
You ready?
Yeah, do we need to cover up that lava underneath?
No. You can if you want.
Yeah!
What?
Right. Okay.
I've never
Ready?
done this before. Oh, 3,
Me neither. I'm scared.
2,
3.
1, go.
Crouch.
Crouch.
Oh, okay. We're pretty much here.
Okay.
We just need to build up.
Let's just do a staircase.
Yeah.
Over here, on the platform.
Oh, okay.
May as well.
I can hear the wagon flapping.
Right, be careful where you look.
I've made a different staircase to you, apparently. It begins. Got it. I feel like I need some epic music, but I don't really have time to set that up.
I'll just do it in post, you know?
Yeah. This one. There we go. Sorry, I was in a different group apparently.
How?
Don't know. I think I made my own one. So I broke one of the metal ones. I'm gonna go up for another one.
I've broken 2 so far total.
Yeah, I think I've done either 2 or 3. That's loud. Ow!
Okay.
Oh, that hurts. I can't see any of the towers. Ow! She got me. Water! Ah! I couldn't get my water out in time.
Where is it?
I'm still alive, I'm okay.
Oh, I see it, I see it. Oh no, that's not
I'm
it.
gonna have to run.
I do not see it. All the ones near me are done, so it must be the opposite side of the circle. That's typical.
I've just eaten a gapple.
Okay.
Ow. An enderman's on me.
Put the water down.
I didn't even look at them. They're just mean to me. Oh, it is still after me. Go away! Can you hit the dragon while I do this?
I'm gonna get the thing first, so it's just gonna heal itself.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 3 of them.
Okay, I'm good. So, Ry's chat. Vote with the emojis or with your words.
Ow!
Who is going to get the last hit on the dragon?
Well, it's gonna be you, because I'm getting attacked by Endermen.
Hey, look, it's a competition. I might actually be able to win.
Ow. Off, honestly. Sorry about all the swearing during this fight.
That is all of the end crystal things.
Alright, I'm gonna try and axe crit her instead of hitting her with my sword. She sounds happy.
Fighting
Oh, she's off. Oh, dragon's on you. As in, dragon in chat is on you, not the ender dragon.
Oh, I thought you were the dragon was about to eat
Sorry,
me.
I wasn't very clear there.
Oh, my
No,
word.
as in, dragon believes in you right
Dragon
now.
will always believe in me.
Does it work if we shoot her?
If we don't miss, maybe. Yes.
I got her.
Die. Oh, shoot.
Well, I've got a nice collection of ender pearls here.
Have you? How come? I don't think I'm getting any dragon's breath because I forgot to put the bottles in my inventory before we started the fight.
Ruh-roh. We did it! Oh, and she dropped her head. Pick up the head, Sylbel. Oh, Sylbel's gone! Bye! Thanks for all the XP while I'll just collect it all.
You get the head and I fell out of the... Oh, look. Oh,
That's
look.
so funny.
The credits.
Right,
So, thank you very much for watching. I apologise for the lack of episode last week. Unfortunately, there were some issues with my wheelchair, which then, you know, piled on a bit of stress, which caused me to get very behind on everything. So, thankfully, all wheels are now attached, and I'm back up on my... I was going to say on my feet, but we'll go with back up on 4 wheels. So, thank you very much, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!